Hash 10 great space sci-fi TV shows that were overshadowed by Star Trek. Star Trek has cast a long shadow across the galaxy of science fiction television. Since its debut in 1966, the franchise has dominated the space sci-fi genre with its sprawling universe, rich lore, and cultural influence. But while the USS Enterprise was boldly going where no one had gone before, many other stellar sci-fi shows quietly orbited in the background, equally ambitious, often groundbreaking, but largely overshadowed. Here are 10 great space sci-fi TV shows that deserve more attention, but never escaped Star Trek's gravitational pull. 1. Babylon 5, 1993 to 1998, often unfairly compared to Star Trek. Deep Space Nine. Babylon 5 was a serialized political space opera with a meticulously planned 5-year arc. Its exploration of war, diplomacy, prophecy, and personal redemption rivaled anything Trek attempted. Creator Michael Straczynski built a morally gray universe full of flawed characters and nuanced allegiances. Despite budget limitations, Babylon 5 pushed the boundaries of sci-fi storytelling, but never quite got the mainstream reverence Star Trek did. 2. Farscape 1999 to 2003. While Star Trek polished its characters and spacefaring ideals, Farscape brought chaos, color, and creature design to the forefront. Created by Rockne S. O'Bannon and featuring puppetry from Jim Henson's Creature Shop, the series followed astronaut John Crichton, who gets lost in a bizarre part of the universe. Its irreverent tone, wild creativity, and emotional depth made Farscape a cult favorite, but it never breached the starship-shaped spotlight. 3. The Expanse 2015 to 2022. Hailed by fans as the most scientifically accurate space drama ever, The Expanse dealt with complex geopolitics, class struggle, and alien technology. Its multi-season narrative offered a hard sci-fi counterpoint to Star Trek's optimistic future. Despite its rich world building and dedicated fan base, The Expanse never reached the mainstream cultural saturation of the Trek franchise, though it arguably deserves to be considered its spiritual successor. 4. Lex 1997 to 2002. Strange, surreal, and unapologetically bizarre, Lex is the black sheep of space operas. With its living spaceship, anarchic plots, and provocative visuals, the show carved a cult niche among late-night sci-fi fans. Its overt sexuality, anti-authoritarian themes, and dreamlike logic made it inaccessible to many, but it offered a distinct alternative to Trek's procedural structure. It was bold, but often dismissed as too weird to take seriously. 5. Andromeda 2000 to 2005. Developed from unused ideas by Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry, Andromeda starred Kevin Sorbo as a starship captain trying to rebuild a fallen civilization. Despite its pedigree and early potential, the show struggled with behind-the-scenes interference and tonal inconsistency. Still, it offered an ambitious vision of post-collapse spacefaring society that deserved more love. Sadly, it was often written off as a pale imitation of Trek. 6. Stargate Universe 2009 to 2011. The Stargate franchise was often considered Star Trek's more action-oriented cousin, and SGU was its darkest and most mature installment. The show centered on a group of stranded humans aboard an ancient starship, grappling with survival, personal conflict, and the unknown. Its slow-burn storytelling and focus on psychological drama earned it praise, but not enough ratings to survive. Fans of character-driven space drama should give it a second look. 7. Space. Above and Beyond 1995 to 1996. This short-lived but powerful series explored war in space from the eyes of a futuristic Marine Corps. It tackled themes of sacrifice, identity, and trauma, decades before they became common in prestige television. Space. Above and Beyond was gritty and grounded, but its one-season run was no match for Star Trek's ever-expanding empire. 8. Final Space 2018 to 2021. This animated space opera combined comedy, pathos, and epic storytelling. Final Space followed Gary Goodspeed and his mysterious alien companion Mooncake as they battled universe-ending threats and cosmic villains. While Lower Decks grabbed headlines for its connection to Trek, Final Space carved out its own emotionally resonant niche, one unfairly cut short due to corporate reshuffling, not quality. 9. Battlestar Galactica 2004 to 2009. Perhaps the most critically acclaimed space series not named Star Trek, the reimagined Battlestar Galactica tackled existentialism, religion, politics, and AI ethics with unflinching intensity. It's gritty as